Hello and welcome back to Faster Than Light. It has been a very long time. And it hasn't been so long that I forget that almost every time I come back to an episode, my hull warning goes off. I'm just that good, I suppose. Right, I've no idea what we were up to. I remember we were in somewhat dire straits. We had one fuel. That was pretty clear in my memory. We've got Cupcake, myself. I'm on weapons. Cupcake is our boarding party. Jester is at the helm. Zerimar rather, is also one of our marines. We've got Aki on engines and Monsvik on shields. Dual layer shields, that's not too bad. And yeah, our glaive beam, not nearly enough power. Right, okay. Where are we? We're on the 5th sector, the Zotan homeworld. And we've got no scrap. Oh, wow. That's not good. There's no point in going to the store, honestly, because we just do not have enough fuel to make it. So, we're going to go ahead and visit this unvisited location. Let me just check the ship first. What equipment have we got? We've got stealth weapons. Well, that would be great if we could cloak. Now, I'm going to continue playing through this particular mission. Once this finishes, depending on how soon it finishes, I guess, I may jump on the bandwagon of installing some mods. I've been watching a couple of Let's Plays recently, specifically one by Plump Punk, where he has an infinity mod. It effectively removes the rebel fleet, removes the mission of getting to the Federation fleet and warning them in the final boss fight, and just kind of gives you an expansive, you just keep going, keep jumping into new sectors as you can and where you can, and that looks fantastically fun. But yeah, I've had a bit of a bug to jump on FTL for a little while now, since watching DapperJester playing it. And I know he's going to be happy to see me back on this. We jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escort takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Oh, you ignorant swines. Why? Why would you do this? Okay, we are going to go ahead and portal into their main area there. And let's go for their drone control. Let's go there again. No. Bad. Come on, burst laser fire. Dope. We cannot afford that. Quick, take them out. Thankfully, the NG are not good fighters, and we should easily be able to wipe out their crew. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of all useful materials. 57 scrap. That's great, but unfortunately, we are without fuel. Yep. It's that time. We've got to start bumming around, waiting for someone to come along and help us. As you await either salvation or death, your attention is drawn to a sea of debris drifting past the starboard viewport. The chunks gliding by grow bigger in size until the stern of a rock frigate gutted in some distant war comes into view. Well, we've got very little other choice. Send an away team. Perhaps there's some viable fuel left on board. A small away team boards the vessel. Report. The away team reports in, but then screams are heard from the comms, and the comms go dead. When it comes back online, a rockman can be heard. He's the lone survivor from the frigate's crew, and completely mad. He demands you pay a scrap ransom in return for your crew members. Okay. Well, I'm not going to let them die. Despite his fragile condition, the rockman is good to his word and returns your crew member, who is suitably grateful. Sadly, gratitude doesn't power the FTL drive. Damn it! I told you to install that gratitude power coupler. Stupid Jester. Alright, turn on my distress beacon. This may cause bad times. A ship approaches. They hail you saying, "You need some fuel? We'll prepare to dock to help. Graciously accept their offer." They pulled close to your ship and unload some fuel, saying, "Try not to run out of fuel again. These are dangerous times. Who knows who could have showed up?" Thank you, friend. We appreciate your help. Now, let's get to this store and get us some fuel. A human ship hails. "My friends, please, there is nothing I don't have, and there is nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look at my shop?" Why, I will. I will buy all of your fuel. We could get some drones. Not really something we need. Pay for noise spam. There we go. Okay, we're happy with that. We will now move on. Let's go ahead and jump. Distress up here or back to the place we've already been? No, we'll go to the distress. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Before that, let's just go to options and turn down the sound a little bit. Okay. Let me know whether this is now too quiet or not, but it sounded like that might have been a little bit too loud. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's go and investigate. You find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. Invite him to join your crew or take him home to his family on a nearby planet in this system. Well, we could use another crewman, I suppose. Yeah. He happily offers his services for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. Oh, wow. Charlie, a Zoltan. Exactly what we need. Happy days. Now, where I'm going to stick you? I'm going to put you in medbay for now. And you can just power medbay. With your crazy Zoltan powers. Oh, actually, you guys should go to medbay, come to think of it. Now, let's just power that down and power this up. In fact, we may as well just power up the whole ship for a bit. Right. Let's go ahead and jump. Where are we going? Oh, another store? No. We haven't got time. We need to keep ahead of the rebel fleet. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears that a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. Well, if I had a rock crew member, I might try, but I'm not going to risk our crew. I'll dock and try to rescue the survivors. You locate the highest concentration of life forms and bring the ship alongside the station. Before you can begin to offload the survivors, a huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last of the survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. That sucks. But at least they weren't sucked out an airlock and their eyes popped in the vacuum of space. We got some scrap as well. Always got to look on the bright side. Let's jump. Well, we really don't have much choice. It's there or there. Let's go here. We're blind either way. You cross paths with an advanced scout of the rebel fleet, searching this section of the nebula for your ship. It can cloak. It has an ion weapon and a beam weapon, I think. Yeah, heavy beam weapon at that. Okay. Let's take this offline. Take some power out of these. And bring the glaive beam on. I think this can go through his shields. I think. I'm not 100% certain on that. Takes a long time to power up as well, but it'll do an enormous amount of damage. Oh, you buttheads. Get over to O2. We need you there. You should be able to keep that on, I think. Damn it. Why is my glitch... What? Huh? Why did my power just go down? I have no idea what went on there. Okay, you know what? Just bring on the burst laser. It's faster. Power this up. We'll go for the cloak system for now. I don't think they'd really be able to take us out, no matter if they had all the time in the world to take me on. As long as that one is the first one to fire, anyway. Bugger. One thing I really dislike is that when cloaked, my guns don't warm up. There we go. Now we'll aim for his weapon system. The burst laser is such a cheap weapon. You get it pretty early on as the Federation. I think you even start with it. And it is such a good weapon. I've seen ships... If an enemy can get hold of this with its ion gun, it can take on ships that punch vastly over its weight. That is, it can punch over its weight. It can take on much bigger ships. Because the 3 shots plus the speed of its iron weapon, it can just overwhelm even really, really high level shields. Right, you know what? Let's power this down. Oh wait, no. It's not going to have any oxygen there. Never mind. That would be a silly thing to do. Thankfully, my shields are still up. Though it might not be for long. Oh, this is getting annoying. Ah, balls. How can you keep dodging? Okay, phew. That was fortunate. We should be okay now. I just need to get a couple more hits. I'll go for the cloaking again, I suppose. You know what? Let's bring the glaive beam back on. Don't have anyone wounded, so let's just take the glaive beam on. It does 3 damage, so I should easily be able to punch through this, and I'll be able to do 3 damage to a number of rooms. So, what I would like is to drag it across those 3. In fact, if I'm very good with the way I move this, maybe I'll be able to get all 4. I don't know. Never mind. It's good enough. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 43 scrap. That's not bad, and the fuel is the best part of that. Right. How much more... Well, how much more weapon systems do I need? I need a lot more to be able to power that properly. Whereas, if I just push my engines up a little bit more, my dodge will become much better. I'm currently able to evade 27%. If I do this... 32% of shots. That's pretty good. If we can get that up a little bit higher by the time we reach the enemy fleet, then we stand a good chance of getting through that, because we've got the teleporter, and that's the main weapon I need to take on the boss of the game. With the sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring out the window. It is, you must admit, rather beautiful here. Yes. Waxing poetic, I think. Good old Captain Aavak. Composing some poetry whilst the crew slog away. Well, slog is the wrong word. They don't really have to do much when travelling through the nebula. Just have to keep their eyes peeled. Go. You discover a number of Zoltan civilian ships fighting off pirates. Unfortunately, one ship mistakes your purpose and moves into attack. They are refusing all communication. You have no choice but to fight. Oh, you fools, why do you do this to me? Why do you force me to be the bad guy? Right, let's get our... Oh shit, I'm not going to be able to get through the super shields. Well, as long as this beam weapon doesn't have very much power, we should be good. What are we going to hit? We're going to try and hit all those rooms. Go! Crap, their beam weapon went straight through. Not good times we had. Okay, let's just quickly take this out and then we'll teleport over there. Quick, 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 come on. Okay. Get in that room and break it up. These guys, again, shouldn't be too dangerous for me. Oh, shit. Get over there. Help Jester fix that. But yeah, they're not particularly good fighters, honestly. Go for their shields. You find a weapon system on this ship. With no crew to stop you, you can install it on your own. Excellent. Hull Smasher Laser Mark II. Generally speaking, it is always worth killing the enemies on a ship rather than breaking the ship apart. You will get a lot more stuff out of it that way. And Jessa, you were hurt a bit there as well. And Aavak, actually. Bloody hell. Right. You get in there. Jester, back to the helm with you, my friend. Now let's check out this weapon. Hull Smasher Laser Mark II. Designed to maximize hull damage. Requires 3 power. Charge time 15 seconds. Versus this one which has a charge time of 25. And this one that has a charge time of 12. Shots per charge 3. So much like this one. This one does 1 damage per shot. Fire chance low. This one does fire chance low. Breach chance low. So it can breach. And again damage per shot 1. 2 times damage on systemless rooms. Ooh, that is really nice. I know this is crazy. I realize this. But not enough power. Damn it. Now. There we go. That is very nice. If only we had a pre-igniter. Okay, next jump. We can probably visit everything before we jump out. Let's try. You arrive at a Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. Yeah, we'll participate in the study. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for the participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. I can remember the first time I read that. Stiff dough made of scrap. And I was like, what the hell do you think we eat? You just studied our genetic code. Surely you know that we don't eat metal. Okay, we've got enough power. Let's put some in there so that we can also have our teleporter on if we so choose. Now, we are going to run out of fuel in the next system. The ship is hailed. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears this rebel ship is run by an AI. Oh, that fool AI. Oh, it's got drones. We want to destroy the drones, please. That's going to hurt. That is really going to hurt the moment they shoot. Oh, balls. Ah, shit balls. Get in there, put out the fire. Fire. Fire's everywhere. Where's the bomb? No. Get out. This was a mistake. This was a very big mistake. No! Damn it. No. Oh my god, they tore us a new one. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. As you were torn apart. Oh well, let's check out our stats. Most crew hired, 8. Not the best we've ever done. Cup of brown joy. We got to sector 5 at least. That's actually a good run for us. But yeah, not great. Not great at all, no. Okay. Let's go back to the hangar then. Now, what ships do I have? Well, I've only ever really had luck with the Kestrel, but how about we try out an NG cruiser? Yeah, let's do this. What are we gonna call this thing? Shenanigans. It's as good a ship name as anything else. And of course, we're gonna have Aavak. And Declan, no, this will be Mr. C. And finally, we will have a... I was wondering if that was just like a long-haired avatar, but no, it appears that the chest does change shape, so I can only assume that is a female. A rather flat-chested female, but a female nonetheless. We will have Plump. Now we've got an Ion Blast 2 and an anti-ship drone, and an NG Medbot dispersal. Let's start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: score. Your score is based on how many ships you defeat. Go figure. The number of beacons explored and your total scrap collection. Righto. I'm not really doing this for score, I'm doing this for honor. To free us from the pursuing rebels and their tyrannical decision to outlaw tea. Right. Everything is as it should be. I will, as always, be upgrading this at the first possible opportunity. But for now, let's just jump, shall we? Pretty standard system. Looks like we've got more beacons we can visit along the top, so well, we can probably visit this one and then continue going on the top. So we may as well do that. We want to explore as much as we can. Scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. Aid the civilian ship, naturally. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. Let's have a look at what they've got. Looks like a beam weapon there and a laser. They've got a teleporter though, so that is actually bad news for us. Okay, it's one rock man. Get in there, guys. Go beat him up if you can. And let's get the Ion Blast on the weapon system. And launch our anti-ship drone. No, that is bad. That is very bad. I'm going to turn auto-fire on for this one. Right, okay. Right, Plump, we need you on weapons. And Mr. C, go heal up, and then you're going to be on shields. Actually, first, you're going to be repairing the drone. Ooh, that was lucky. Come on, little drone. Good work. The pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. We get 3 fuel, 1 drone part, that is ultra valuable for us, and 15 scrap. The ship that the pirate was assaulting was a science vessel. They thank you for your saving them and offer a small reward. Another 3 fuel, 2 missiles, we don't really have anything that can shoot them, but okay, and 15 scrap. Right. Thank you very much, Mr. C. Now, straight to shields with you. Now, we've got to store straight away. No, we're not going to go there just yet. Let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and jump to this and visit this sector first. See if we can get a little bit more scrap before we visit the shop. A missile shoots across your bow when the jump completes. Your scan quickly reveals a ship with pirate markings, pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it, we weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. We could take 2 fuel, 1 drone. Ooh. That's actually tempting, even though the scrap is horrible. But no, we are Federation. We are heroes. Tea-drinking heroes. The tea would never taste the same again if we allowed you to continue and murder these civilians. Pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto our ship because we are clearly the bigger threat. Engage our drone and go for their weapon systems, please. They've got a... Oh, damn it. I was hoping you would take that out. Incoming. Get that fixed, please. Well, the good thing here is the drone is keeping their shield busy. Balls. Get down there. I need that fixed. Okay, Plump, go back up to them. We've got this one. Oh, maybe not. No, we have. Excellent. The pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You go to examine the ship you just saved. The pirate's victim quickly jumps away before you have a chance to speak to them. A wise decision, honestly. Not a very good one for us, but you can't really begrudge at them. Okay, the space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. Ooh. Well, we're going to fix everything first. No. Well, we can't afford them anyway, but it would have been really good to get a Rockman early. Lauren the Rockman. Okay. Whatever. We're going to buy all the drone parts we can and all of the fuel we can. Let us move on. Right, the rebels are close behind. We'll go ahead and visit the top one. Try and be thorough. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. I wouldn't pay you a scrap toll, even if I could. Too bad. You will regret this decision. Not nearly as much as you will. That I promise. Go for their weapon systems. Ow. Go fix that, Mr. C. That's right. You fools! The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. No. Refused. You will not be getting away. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. The drone parts are more valuable than everything else here put together. Well done. Let's continue on our way. We'll start cutting our way down, because there's no guarantee that we'll be able to jump that distance. I don't think it'll ever give you like a dead end branch. There's usually a way to link to the exit from like anywhere that you might reasonably end up at if you followed a path, but it's best not to risk it. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Well, that's rather talkative of them, honestly. It's nice to have someone to chat to, at least. Right, we want to take out their drone control. Get to it. Though a beam drone and a beam weapon will never get through our shield. Unless they're, like, more than 2 strength beam weapon. Like, for each layer of shield, you'll deduct 1 point of the damage of the weak beam weapon. So if the beam weapon itself only does 1 point of damage, it'll never get through. Nice, taking out the arrow 2. That means they're going to panic a bit. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. I don't think it's going to get away, considering how much damage it's got. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. We could take their 3 fuel, 1 drone part and 7 scrap. We will almost certainly get more scrap if we kill them. They are rebels, but I don't know. Perhaps by showing clemency here, it will pay us back at some later point. You know, karma. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, drone parts, it's pretty valuable. We accept. Go on, you scallywags. Now, let's get this upgrade. Now we'll actually be able to see what our enemies look like and what they're doing. Yeah, let's go to this distress beacon. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Go on then. You find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you pick up a lone survivor. Invite him to join our crew. He happily offers his services for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. Very well. Who have we got? Charlie. Hello, Charlie. To the engine with you, my lad. And we are coming up to the end of this episode. It's been... wow. We've made progress with a new ship. because the other one died. But then it was kind of on rocky ground anyway. It had some decent gear, but it was at Sector 5. At that point, it starts getting really tough, and it was on half hull when we returned. So, hopefully, I'm going to be getting into FTL a little bit more. As I said, we'll probably play through this until I fail in some way close to the end of an episode, and then I'll probably end the episode there, and then the next time I start up, I'll use a mod. Though, a part of me does want to go through the base game to unlock the ships. I don't know how that works in the mod. I'll have a look into that. And if you can still unlock the ships in the new mod, in the like infinite space mod, then I might consider just swapping to it. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll join me for the next. But we are going to say goodbye to the SS Shenanigans. Until next we meet, do take care.